This is team 70363 Robotech from Spain. They're a team that in just 3 years went from starting from scratch to becoming one of the most awarded teams at Houston World Championship, all without a coach or supporting institution, driven by motivation, enthusiasm, and the power of teamwork. Today, they will be presenting about their team development and experience. Please welcome Robotech.
Okay. Hi, we are Robotech, an FLL team from Spain. But before we tell you our story, let's first introduce and explain what is FLL.
FLL is the first of the three first competitions, and also the largest of them worldwide. In first level league or competition, there are four main areas: the robot game, robot design, the innovation project, and core values. First, in the robot game, teams design and program a robot to complete missions on the game map. Each team has 2.5-minute matches to complete as many missions as possible. A special challenge is that teams can use any Lego piece ever made, so part of the preparation is researching which pieces will work best. In addition, in the robot design, teams make a presentation about their robot's design, programming, and strategy.
In the innovation project Unique FLL among all first competition, teams give a live, engaging presentation. They identify and research a problem, design a new or improved solution, create a model or prototype, test and refine it with professional feedback, and share its potential impact by a presentation. In core values, teams demonstrate the spirit of first in everything they do. They will be evaluated during both the robot game and judging sessions, showing teamwork, innovation, and celebrating by having fun during all the process. In FLL, teams progress through different levels, starting with regional competitions, moving on to national finals, and aiming for the World Championship. The winners of each stage advance to the next. The exact stage can vary by area.
But who are we? We are Robotech, a group of boys and girls from different ages and schools that we have came together to create our own team. So we don't represent any school and we don't have a coach. Our team has only been around for 3 years, but we are committed and passionate with what we do.
In just 3 years, we went from having no experience, no coach, and no external support to becoming one of the most awarded teams at this year's Houston World Championship. When we started, we didn't have a roadmap, resources, or connections, but we had motivation, enthusiasm, and a team spirit, and we created our own path learning from our success and errors. This led us to have a global view of this competition and win numerous awards and recognitions.
About our robot, this year we managed to accomplish the maximum scores in the 3 stages of the competition, being the only team to score 620 points of 620 points in the 3 stages. On the other hand, we have our innovative project. At Robotech, we develop innovative projects that help to improve the future, taking into account our own principles of making realist and viable ideas, in a way that we can have a real learning.
About this year's innovation project, we have to solve a problem related with the theme of each season. This year, the theme was the problem faced by people who explore the ocean. After talking with them, ocean explorers point to plastic waste as their main problem in their research.
So the solution is to reduce consumption of single-use packaging to prevent its entry into the oceans. For this reason, we created Bottler. In Bottler, we have 2 sections. The first section is a circular, treat and reusable bottle system that includes collection, cleaning, refilling, and redistribution. And the second part are awareness campaigns with talks, workshops, and educational materials to promote sustainability and the implementation of border regulations.
Our values are part of everything we do. We celebrate our wins, enjoy every moment, and make our own path. This is what makes us unique and special.
In our first season, we had no focus. We didn't know what was the next. The breakthrough came when we created our system with clear objectives, defined roles, and a realistic step-by-step roadmap.
Once we had our own system in place, we create a clear roadmap for both the robot game and the innovative project. For the robot, our progress starts by identifying all possible ways to complete each mission. Then we design the perfect attachment for each. Brainstorm stage and select the most effective one. Then we combine attachments. And finally, practice until it is conscious. For the project, we start with deep research, brainstorm problems, and contact with experts to discover ever more. Then we design different solutions, choose the best one, build a prototype, and share it with others, always ready to iterate. This roadmap allows all of the team members where we are going.
The most common challenges that all teams like ours tend to face are varied. For example, not having enough time. With the right tools, this challenge can be managed efficiently and even optimized. A lack of sufficient resources can be overcome through good management, securing and motivating sponsors, which can ultimately yield positive results. And absence of experience can be compensated for thought video calls, visits, and communication with other professionals and teams who can contribute greatly to our growth. Finally, not having a coach will not be an obstacle if responsibilities are well assigned and distributed, and roles are clearly defined.
So from everything we have learned over the years, until finding our own path, we have created FLL Planner. FLL Planner is a guide with all the necessary information, instructions, sheets, and documentation, so that then any other team can follow a well-defined plan from the very beginning. All of this to achieve their goals. And to help you take the first step, we have prepared a free resource, the 13 most common mistakes teams make at the start of the season, and how to avoid them. So this will give you a strong foundation to start your season right. You can download the free guide and share it with your team. We want to thank for all that the FLL has contributed to our development. We have learned the value of teamwork, self-management, and creative problem solving. We have developed technical skills, communication, and community spirit. FLL has taught us resilience, organization, leadership, a passion for innovation, and so much more. So remember, with passion, teamwork, and the right plan, anything is possible. So to provide further information or any other thing, please contact us whenever you want. Thanks for listening, and we wish you an amazing season.
Thank you, Robotech. Now we can open up to questions in person and online. Okay, someone is wondering, do you have a rough timeline for your innovation project? For example, how much time does it usually take for picking the problem you will be working on?
Okay, as we explained before, here we have the roadmap we follow, but this depends in every season. Some seasons we spend more time identifying the problem or searching solutions. It varies them during season to season. But for example, we recommend spending 1 month or two and talking with experts, making video calls, and doing this research to identify as much problems as possible. And this will lead to a more larger list of solutions, and better to choose one.
Thank you. And someone else is wondering, do you guys use Spike Prime for your robot, and what would you recommend to use for making a robot? Or coding?
Well, we use Pybricks. We don't use Spike 3. The last season we used Spike 3, but we saw that Pybricks is better to program and it's more precise in their movements. So we recommend, Pybricks or Python, this type of programming.
Yes, as Julia said, in the software we use Pybricks, that is with MicroPython. But about the hardware, we use Spike Prime and not EV3. We started the first year with EV3, we changed the second to Spike Prime, the third also Spike Prime, and now it's our fourth year, and we will continue with Spike Prime because it's more consistent, and now applying what Julia explained about Pybricks.
Thank you so much. Can we have another round of applause for Robotech?